It was the first media engagement since CP Baba Azare assumed office as the Commissioner of Police for Akwa Ibom State.
From members of the public to be able to strike.
Flanked by senior officers, CP Azare emphasized that criminal activities such as kidnapping, vandalism, sodomy and other heinous crimes would not be tolerated under his leadership.
On 8th of January 2025,
The Commissioner further reassured residents of the command's dedication to maintaining peace and order in the state, vowing that the police would work tirelessly to uphold security and ensure safety for all.
At this juncture, I express my heartfelt gratitude to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umoino, PhD, for his unwavering support and assistance to the command. We deeply appreciate the Governor's commitment to our shared goal of maintaining peace and security in Akwa Ibom State. As we gather here today, I assure you that the Akwa Ibom State Police Command is committed to addressing the security challenges facing our state. We are aware of issues such as Fulani herdsmen encroaching on farms and destroying crops, as well as senseless attacks on Fulani cows by troublemakers. Let it be clear that the police will not fold their arms and allow miscreants to unleash terror on law-abiding citizens. The state has a law on grazing, and we will ensure full compliance with its provisions. Anyone arrested in connection with these crimes will be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. We are also addressing the issues of communal clashes. As part of our strategic approach, we have begun profiling the sponsors of these clashes to ensure they are held accountable for their actions. The youth in these areas must be protected from exploitation by selfish individuals. However, to achieve our goals, we need the support and cooperation of all stakeholders, particularly traditional rulers, the media, and other partners in the state. Akwa Ibom must be free from all forms of criminal activities. This is our mission. We believe that community policing is key to maintaining peace and security, and we cannot achieve this alone. We need your help to identify and address the root causes of crime and insecurity in our communities. We will also strengthen our partnership with Akwa Ibom Community Watch personnel to achieve our desired results. I also urge the media to play their critical role in shaping public opinions and promoting peace and security. Please cross-check your facts with us before publication. The Police Public Relations Officer and I will always be available to attend to your inquiries. I assure you that the era of all efforts to speak to the police prove abortive is over. During the period under review, the following achievements were recorded in Akwa Ibom State Police Command: vandalization and stealing and conspiracy. Gentlemen of the press, you may recall that during my first official visit to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of the state, he decried on the rising cases of vandalization of public transformers and infrastructural facilities across the state. We have therefore stepped up our efforts to nip the crime and arrest the perpetrators of this act. To this note, we have arrested one Prosper Brown Jim, M, and one Udwak Sunday Benson, M, for vandalization of a transformer belonging to Shua Foundation Polytechnic, situated at Ikot Atai, Ukanapul local government area of the state. Transformer oil valued at 800,000 naira and armored cables valued at 3.5 million naira were stolen. The command recovered the transformer, armored cables, items to be suspected to be juju were also recovered from the suspects. The case will soon be charged to court. Conspiracy/stealing of Akwa Ibom State Fire Service truck. Based on credible information from a Good Samaritan, that 4 of the State Fire Service trucks were stolen and taken to Port Harcourt, Rivers State by some officials of the service. The command moved to recover the said trucks. Further investigations revealed that the fire trucks were leased out to some multinational companies at the rate of 140,000 naira per truck per day for an initial period of 3 years. The link company share was 80,000 naira, while the fair service official share stood at 60,000 naira per truck per day. The deal was done in 2021 and was expected to terminate by 2024. However, about 2 months to the expiration of the deal, the command acted and recovered the vehicles. The 4 suspects arrested in the case will be charged to court soon, while the trucks will be released to the government to continue to serve the good people of the state while we continue to look for others at large. Sodomy/unnatural offenses. On 8th of January 2025, based on information received from concerned journalists, a 13-year-old child reported being raped repeatedly for about 3 years by about 4 different men. The operatives of the command swung into action, immediately arrested one Okudili Levi Okeke, aka Eze, age 34 years, Idara Itam Daniel, age 23 years, David Udo James, age 23 years, Udopia Edem Udosen, M, age 29 years, David Basi, age 26 years, and Daniel Jacob Edet, age 30 years. Investigation revealed that Okudili Okeke was recruited into sodomy and has had anal sex with several men in the state. This is a crime against humanity and will therefore not be tolerated. Suspects will soon be charged to court after completion of our investigations. Kidnapping, rescue of kidnapped victims. You may recall that sometimes in December 2024, a distress call was received that a director with the Ministry of Justice, Akwa Ibom State, and his niece, names withheld, were kidnapped by 5 armed men. Our operatives in the command immediately swung into action, busted the kidnappers den in the thick forest located within Ikot Upon village, Abak local government area. A thorough search was conducted within the forest, and the victims were rescued unharmed from an abandoned sockaway. The victim's car was also recovered by the police along Etinan Road, where it had been abandoned. Also, the Toyota Sienna vehicle used to kidnap the victims was also recovered, while 2 of the suspects were neutralized during exchange of gunfire. Further investigations led to the arrest of one Ability Etim Samuel, aged 45 years, and one David Vincent Samuel, aged 36 years. They are currently being interrogated with a view to making more arrests of their gang members and recovery of their weapons. Cultism/unlawful possession of firearms. On 2nd of January 2025, based on credible information at the command's disposal, operatives of the command arrested one Victor Savior Nuabara, a national diploma student of Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic, Ikot Asura, Ikot Epene local government area. Investigation revealed he is the leader of the Ku Klux Klan confraternity. Items recovered from the suspects include 1 locally made pistol, 3 rounds of live cartridges, talisman, other substances suspected to be charms, and the suspect will soon be prosecuted in court of law. Cultism, unlawful possession of firearms, and attempted murder. On 4th of January 2025, at about 23:30 hours, based on credible information at the command's disposal, operatives of the command arrested one Etienne Joseph Bassi. Investigation revealed that the suspect is the head of the Italian mafia secret called confraternity, controlling the entire Mwaniba, Anua Opot, Use Opot, and Akamba and Sokara general areas. Investigation also revealed that in August 2024, the said suspect was accosted by police patrol team along Use Opot with a locally made pistol, neatly concealed in a black bag, but he escaped by jumping over the fence. Items recovered from the suspect include 1 locally made pistol, 1 sharp jackknife. Fraud, impersonation. Based on credible information at the command's disposal from ETM group of villages, 1 Otobong Godwin Essien, M, went to their palaces and introduced himself as a medical doctor. He informed them about an ongoing health promo in their areas, offering them noxious substances to drink as a food supplement, which was later discovered to be fake product. The suspect fraudulently collected the sum of 3,500,000 naira, 510,000 naira from the victims. He also promised to provide them with bags of rice, king's oil, and Maggi at the end of promo, but failed to do so. Exhibits recovered include 1 fake ID card, 50 pieces of fake stickers, 4 bottles of suspected noxious liquid substances, test tubes, 20 empty rubber bottles, 50 bags of 5 kg rice, 1 carton of Maggi, 2 cartons of king's oil. The suspect will be charged to court immediately after investigation is completed. Arrest of suspected car snatchers / recovery of stolen vehicle. On 26 December 2024, based on credible information at the command's disposal, operatives intercepted 1 unregistered GLA 250 Pomatics Mercedes-Benz suspected to be stolen. The operatives immediately swung into action, intercepted the vehicles, and arrested 1 Godwin Ben Okon. The suspect claimed to have bought the vehicle from Delta State for the sum of 19 million naira without any proof of ownership. On the 8th of January 2025, our operatives took the suspect to Delta State, but he could not trace where he said he has bought the vehicle. Investigation is still ongoing. Arrest of kidnapping suspect and rescue of the victims. On the 10th of January 2025, at about 0300 hours, operatives of the command, based on credible information, arrested 1 Francis Basi Ekpo, M. and Ezekiel Nse Okon, both Ipanaya village in Ibiano Ibom local government area, who kidnapped 3 victims whose names withheld. All of Ipanaya village in Ibiano Ibom local government area demanded for the sum of 5 million naira ransom before victims will be released. Following concerted effort by the police, the victims were rescued on hot. Both suspects confessed to belonging to Oyobio kidnapping group and mentioned 1 Eseme Epebe M as their kingpin. Effort is ongoing to arrest the kingpin and other members who are currently on the run. Gentlemen of the press, in our collective resolve to combat crimes and criminality in the state, we have arrested the total number of 10 tricycles operators operating in Wet Housing Estate between the hours of 1:30 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning. This group of tricycle operators specialize in conveying items stolen from the estate for the criminals. Some equally operate during those hours. These hours, mainly to either rob residents, steal generators and other valuables from the residents, or vandalize transformers and also steal armored cables. Investigation is ongoing. We'll keep you abreast of the outcome in due course. Gentlemen of the press, please help me to re-echo to the criminals that Akwa Ibom State will no longer be their safe haven. We will continue to pursue them until they toe the path of honor. Citizens are to continue with their local businesses and report any suspicious person or movement in their areas to the police through our numbers that are in circulation.
Following the briefing, journalists had the opportunity to interact with several suspects undergoing interrogation for crimes such as cultism, fraud, sodomy, kidnapping, and other grievous offenses.
It was on the 10th of this January. So I went to go and sleep at my friend, which he plays ball like me. So unfortunately, police now burst in the house. They say, "Who is David?" And I say, "I'm not the one. Who is David?"
I was accused of being slave with a 13-year-old boy, which I never knew anything about it.
I was asked to come and carry these things. Then I charged them 4,000. They stopped me on my way with my bike. They asked me to come and pack these things.
The Maiden briefing provided residents of Akwa Ibom with first-hand insight into the command's effort to foster peace and security across the state. David Isong, ADBN News.